Richard Pryor,
Whoopi Goldberg,
Eddie Murphy.
No one tells jokes like us.
Black comics speak truth to power.
America wasn't ready for that.
They built an infrastructure of resistance.
They were political. They had a
The new A&E documentary, Right to Offend, The Black Comedy Revolution, is a two-night event that traces the history of black comedy as a medium of powerful social commentary.
There are interviews with comedians, historians, academics, including Kevin Hart, Michael Che. Christian Gregory also takes part. He is the son of a legendary comedian and civil rights activist, Dick Gregory, and he joins us live this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Dan, Robin. It's a pleasure to join you in Chicago, of all places. That's home for all of us, Gregory. So
yes,
it's truly special.
It's a pleasure to talk about you. We lost your dad not too long ago, but for people who don't know, he was one of the first comedians who was really not doing shtick. He was just telling jokes, and that was so changing to the whole world of black comedy at the time.
It truly was. And last night's premiere of The Right to Offend, Part 1, just beautifully depicted that. It showed the importance of, black comedians being able to evolve, to be able to not have to wear large clothing and exaggerated facial expressions, to sit there and just, my dad would read the day's newspaper, and then that's where he would extract his show from. So it was topical, it was intelligent. As he would always say, he was flat-footed and talking to the crowd. And, Chicago was his springboard. Herman Roberts, Robert Show Club, Mr. Kelly's. I mean, so many iconic Chicago institutions were where he, quite honestly, if it hadn't been for that, we probably wouldn't be here discussing Dick Gregory right now.
Yeah, and you'd think you'd know everything there is to know about your dad, right? But tell us what new things you learned when putting this together.
Oh, I learned, part of it was, A&E did a fabulous job. Time Studios, there's just a treasure trove of archival footage. I thought, being my dad's manager for the last 20 years and being the executor of his estate and doing a multitude of these very uplifting projects, I thought I'd seen it all. And what A&E was able to do here, it's just phenomenal. Kevin Hart, the whole team, the Gregory family's just elated. And this is legacy preservation for our family. It shows the importance of the revolutionaries, the founding fathers and mothers of black comedy, and the contemporaries, which we're going to see tonight.
Some of these just tidbits that you hear, I had no idea that the term punchline came from black comedian Charlie Case.
I learned that as well. There's so much there. I've been explaining this to people. This documentary, it's really like 10 documentaries folded into one, beautifully folded. It's like a long form investigative journalistic lens, and it presents itself in a way that's not biased, no agenda, just laying out the facts. You can see these people on the stage, and you also get to know quite a bit about them personally. And I learned a ton, and so I'm certain the viewers will.
Yeah, and so that Charlie Case used to end his punchline with he'd throw a punch in the air, and it's great. I also,
hence punchline.
And so also tell people about these underground party records that really, advance the comedy in the black community.
Here's the thing, Robin. There was obviously no social media back then, so that was their social media. You would go, you'd buy the albums. We didn't have all the media outlets we have now. So in the black community, a lot of ways they got entertainment and party records, but it was educational as well. It was the precursor to social media, and this was how they did their posts. They were long, they were very colorful. My dad took a different track because his were more educational and lecture oriented, but it shows that black comedy is complicated, it's multifaceted, and it just shows how important it was just from the overarching impact that it has on all internationally on comedy.
Christian, curious which modern day comedians you enjoy and who you think do the best job paying tribute and honor your father.
Dan, I have to be careful here because they're all dear friends of all of us, Gregory. So I'm going to take my dad's response to that question would always be, because he was doing comedy again for his last 5 years before we lost him. He would watch a lot of the younger comedians, and he wouldn't necessarily watch them. He'd watch the audience, and based on the audience's response or reaction, he would really say, hey, this one has it, this one maybe not. And it was just a joy for him to know that Black comedy and Black comedians were doing such a marvelous job. I frequently say this: Black comedy is a relay race, and the baton is a microphone, and the microphone has been passed on to this current generation. He was elated going on tour with many of these comedians. I continue to be uplifted by it. But I mean, Dave Chappelle's a dear friend. Kevin Hart's been a partner now on 2 projects. And so Chris Rock, I mean, the list goes on. They're all out there. Comedy's medicine, and it's medicinal what these folks are doing. And here in 2020, we could all use a little more laughter, but not to take us off task or off message, but to heal. And so the world needs to heal, that's for certain.
Well, it's a 2-parter, and part 2 of Right to Offend, the Black Comedy Revolution, airs tonight. You can follow Christian on Instagram. Thanks, Christian.
Thanks, Christian.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
You too.